Hey, live. Welcome to Upper Body Thursday. Let's find ourselves a space and get ourselves warmed up. So just going to start by just gently jogging on the spot. Nothing too strenuous. Just nicely getting ourselves moving. That's it. Oh, just a nice movement. Da, da, da. Okay. Some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Back into jogging on the spot. Okay, I'll kick those out. Right, so this morning we're going to work specifically on our back and our biceps. Those are my two kind of areas of movement. We're going to start off on the ground and we're going to do some pullovers. So for that, we are going to need a weight. You're going to need a fair bit of space above the top of your head. So what we're going to do is have our arms out straight. Then keeping our arms straight, then bring the weight up over our head and slowly bring it back down. Again, if there's something you can just put underneath your upper back, it'll help just to raise it slightly more to the ground. So as you're pulling up and over, just feel a squeeze on your back. Okay, from there, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to go into some single arm dumbbell rows. So for those, you're going to bend over and put your hand on something to keep yourself balanced, and then let your other arm dangle with your weight in your hand. And from there, you're going to squeeze your back to raise your arm, and at the same time, put a little twist in your body, just so you can have that little bit extra twist. And then slowly lay it back down until it feels that stretch on your back. And I'm going to do exactly the same on the opposite side, all the way up, feel that squeeze, all the way down, feel that stretch. After I've done that, we're going to get hold of two dumbbells and we're going to move into we're going to do alternating hammer strength curls. So we're going to use, this is slightly different to what we do normally. Normally we do hammer strength alternating curls with our palms up. This time we're going to do it with our palms facing one another. So we're going to do one, then slowly bring that down and do the other. We should be able to get a full range of motion on these, so do make sure you bring your arms all the way down to your sides. From there, we're going to move into just a dual arm curl, so palms facing up, and then squeezing our biceps, bringing our arms up. So again, the only thing that's moving is our biceps from our elbows down. And after that, we're into drag curls. So pushing our elbows backwards and keeping the weights as close to our body as we can. Okay, any questions? And if not, we'll head to the ground and do some pullovers. Here we go. So I'm going to need some space above your head. I'm going to bring the arms straight and use your back to bring your weight over your head. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. All the way up, keep your arms straight and arm back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, standing up, I was going to our single arm dumbbell rows. So as always, start off with your weaker side. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there into alternating hammer strength curls. So arm pinned into the side. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there into dual arm curls, so palms facing up. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and straight into drag curls, pushing your elbows backwards in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put the waist down, have a break, have a drink. I was just smiling because I know Zoom will have already filtered it all out, but that sounds like the creaking of an achy ship here. With my elbows and knees and things this morning. Doesn't sound lubricated. Yeah. Look good.
Well, I'm finding the first exercise, what are you supposed to work? What are you
So
supposed to be
you're
working?
pulling
I felt
using your
like more
back.
my arms than my back.
Yeah, so concentrate on your back. You will use your arms anyway because you've got your arms in place, but use those as a secondary. So as you've got your arms up, you want to feel yourself squeeze. That's like squeeze here as you're kind of
See.
pulling it over the top of your head.
Where is the, so I've got two yoga
Yep.
blocks there. Where do you put that on your back to support? Because I had a pretty, I don't know where, maybe like below my shoulder blades, I want to
Yeah,
say.
I'll probably just on your shoulder blades would be good.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Because I
Yeah.
felt myself straining to stay up.
Yeah. Because so if you pop it on your shoulder blades, then you can just get that little bit extra extension on your arms. That's the kind of key thing there. Okay. Speaking of extensions and trying those things out, let's drop into set number 2. Okay. So your head should almost be dangling over the edge, but your shoulders and your upper back is supported by your blocks. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, standing up, let's go into single arm rows. This will be balancing. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switch arms. Same again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Got an order 2 weights now as we move into alternating bicep curls. We're going to do them hammer strength, so palms facing one another. And this time transferring our thoughts into our biceps. So we're really trying to feel them squeeze, give them the extra squeeze when you get to the top of each motion. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there to dual arm bicep curls, so palms facing up, keeping our thoughts in our biceps. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there into drag curls, so pushing our elbows backwards. We'll start using 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, put the weights down, have a break, have a drink. Okay. We're off to see Corey tonight.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah, he's playing in Sheffield, so it's about an hour and a half away. So I'm going to go see him. Sarah's going to get the train back, and then I'm going to continue on down to London because I'm meant to be there for the next 3 days.
Oh, right, right.
Going to be a busy evening.
That's cool. Nice. That's a good, you organized that quite well.
Oh, it was by accident. It's just trying to fit everything in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's going to
Yeah,
be
you
good.
might enjoy it. I mean, he's a very specific type of music, but I love it. He's great.
I enjoyed it when he shared the I can't remember. Was it SoundCloud link? It was something like that.
Could be.
It was really nice
He's,
listening to it.
I mean, he's super talented.
Mm.
Yeah, you get to meet someone. You meet him in person before you meet me in person. Unbelievable.
I know, I know. I might have to make a special event and come over to Paris or something.
I mean, you could have done it. You were stuck in Paris for 8 hours or something.
We
Yeah.
were, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Um, uh, Wondering one thing before we start. I'm
Yep.
finding these to be much harder than I remember, even at the lower weight. Is it because you're using both at the same time? Like
Oh, the dual arm ones like this.
all of them instead of the singles. Like versus, I usually do things at 10 kilos, but this is at 5, and it's still pretty hard. It's
Oh,
pretty,
for yourself specifically, you might find it's just the additional stress you've had this last couple of weeks, so don't worry too much.
it could be. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've had your sleep's been all over, your stress has been a bit high, and you've got a lot going on at work and stuff. So all this lot does affect your physical performance as much as it does like mentally and sleep and everything. So it might be just something like that would be my guess.
Yeah.
You might find next week when everything calms down a little bit, you'll be different again.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to calm, but yes, I hear you. In theory, yes.
Yeah. Right. So let's go to set number 3.
One
Right.
more minute.
Think about
30
just be
seconds.
good to yourself. Take the ego out of it. Okay. Right. So we're going to concentrate on timing now. So fast on the way up, slow on the way down. We'll start these pullovers in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And from there, into our single arm rows. So finding a ventral position. You're going to feel that slight stretch in your back as you kind of let it dangle, and that squeeze as you bring it up. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Standing upright, let's move into our biceps. Our alternating bicep curls, hammer strength though this time, palms facing. Again, keeping both of them moving at the same time, but remember, the one that's moving up, you're moving slightly quicker, pause, holding it at the top, and then slowly releasing it, and then doing the exact same on the other arm at the same time. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there into our dual arm curls. So both palms facing up, put arms into the side. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Really control that movement. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and from there into our drag curls, so pushing our elbows backwards. Again, slightly faster on the way up, slightly slower on the way down. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Put the legs down, have a break, have a drink. We're probably going to run about a minute over, I think. Yeah, it's amazing how your performance can get affected in so many other ways when you've got things going on. Even things that aren't physical or don't feel like they necessarily affect things like sleep. So you could have a significant negative event that happens in your life, like if you have, for example, a bereavement or something, that can have a massive impact, and you might find that you're unable to have the same endurance, the same power, the same speed, or anything that's going on. Or if you've had a stressful day at work, so you might have had, so for example, lots of people calling you, or you might be dragged in different directions, and that can just have a massive impact. And it might be that, and this is the thing that a lot of office workers don't kind of realize as well, is you can just have a day where you just sat in front of the computer, having almost what seems like a normal day from a physical perspective, but the emotions that you've had to put into some of those meetings, because it might have been that you've been delivered bad news, it might be that you've had to deliver bad news, or it might be something like you've actually had some good news which has got you incredibly excited, and all these do actually have an effect. So sometimes it'll have a negative effect, and in which case you'll find yourself not working as well, and you don't need to get into that cycle of beating yourself up. It's a case of that's okay. That's exactly where your body is today, and your body does change. And this is one of the other things we're working with ladies as well, because obviously we've got the whole menstruation happening each month. They have this happening every single month, and it's beyond even just what's happening externally to them. This is what's happening internally with regards to the changes of hormones and things, because that's what's really going on inside your body. And they find that sometimes they'll have really, really incredibly strong weeks, and other weeks they'll have incredibly weak weeks. But it's learning the mindset to not beat yourself up over all of it and just look at the longer term picture. A bit like set number 4. Cool. Right. So we head to the ground. Our last and final set. So just put everything into it. Really have a great connection and feeling with your back on these pullovers. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Really control that form. So keeping your arms nice and straight, using them as levers. Starting them in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, standing up straight. We're going to find our bent over position ready to do single arm rows. Okay, slightly keep that connection in your back. Great connection. Fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Really feel that stretch on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch your hands. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, standing up straight as we go into our bicep exercises now. So, alternating hammer strength curls. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, from there, palms facing up, we're going to dual arm curls. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And then final exercise, our drag curls. Hopefully you're starting to feel your biceps by now. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pop the weights down, grab yourself a drink. That's the end of another upper body session for this week. So I'll probably pop a message in the group a bit later telling everyone how Corey is. And until then, have an absolutely super weekend ahead. We're back to normal next week. So I think we've got a full Monday to Friday plan going ahead. I don't think I'm going anywhere next week. He says, just trying to remind himself. Yeah, I'm actually working from home next week. It's been incredibly busy. Not as busy as you. You have to tell us more about the Champagne region, how that's been going a little later.
Yeah, we'll do.
Perfect. Right, have fun.
Thanks a lot.
See you later.